Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining us again for some more Volleyblob action. I'm Blob Cole.
Today's game is the Sad Pandas' debut. They're going to be facing the Lucky Ducks, who won their first game against the Cool Cats on Monday.
It looks as though the action is underway. Let's get it going. Pluto to deliver the first attack. It is sort of up in the air. It's a kind of a weird one. Marble's going to send this one back, and it is going to go slightly long. That was a close call, but the referees made the call. The first point is going to go to the Sad Pandas. Trick this time going to set up Grumpy on the near side. Slugger is there for the block, but wow, what an attack. But it is picked up. It's going to be sent back to Grumpy this time. And Grumpy going to deliver another attack. This one not quite so good. Easily blocked at the net by Slugger. Nutmeg is going to set up Tootsie. Kind of a weak shot into Trick. Grumpy going to set up Marbles this time. Marbles blocked by Slugger. The Lucky Ducks unable to turn this one around.
Grumpy's setting up Marbles. Slugger sets up his best defense, and it's completely solid. Grumpy goes down for the dive. Marbles makes another attempt to get it up, but gets crushed into the dirt. Grumpy diving again, but the ball falls.
Marbles did get under that second touch, but it put him right into the muck. Joker's going to try this one from the backcourt. It does dodge the block of Slugger. It's easily picked up by Nutmeg. Slugger this time to return the favor, but Marbles with a huge stuff block puts it straight down, and it is going to be a point to the Ducks. Slugger this time setting up Tootsie in the backcourt over top of the wall by Trick, but it is easily picked up by Grumpy. Grumpy going to send this one back, just sort of lobs it over. Nutmeg easily picking that one up. Tootsie, big huge block from Trick this time. Pluto setting up Tootsie for the second try. He's going to just lob it lightly over. It's easily picked up by Marbles. Marbles going to send this one back. It is a huge attack. Dodging the block from Slugger, getting that cross-court shot in, and Nutmeg unable to turn it around. Nutmeg this time trying his luck. It is a huge attack. Straight down the far side of Joker, not able to get to it in time. He was playing it a bit deep.
It's nice seeing players on both sides getting big power out of their shots.
Trick's going to set up Joker. Let's see if he can return the favor. No, Pluto with a good block, but play goes on. Grumpy puts this one over top of the block. Nutmeg going to try his luck from the backcourt. Oh, he's just going to launch this one into the stratosphere. That's nowhere near.
But somehow the ball always finds its way back.
And that's going to be a point. It's going to be 3-3. Pretty close game so far. Nutmeg trying this one again from the backcourt. It is not a great shot, but it does send Grumpy diving forward. The attack from Joker is well blocked from Pluto, and Marbles, during the recovery, was put right into the dirt. And the Pandas are going to take over. Joker this time setting up Marbles in the backcourt. It is partially blocked by Tootsie. He is able to collect his own garbage, and he's going to have the attack this time. It glances off the block from Joker. Trick just lobbing it over, trying to catch Pluto out of position. Oh no, and this time just diving and pandemonium on the Pandas' side as the ball goes into the muck, and it is a point to the Ducks.
We'll see on the replay here, Slugger was already diving into position. Pluto also trying to keep the ball alive, and Tootsie barely manages to get it over the net, but they've already set up some confusion as to whose responsibility the ball is. As Slugger sets up here for Tootsie, we watch as Joker gets a big block. Pluto makes a desperate try for the ball. Tootsie also trying to get it over. Slugger gets a hand on it, but is not able to get it over the net. It costs them the point.
And that one is just going to go down as a point for the Ducks. That looked in to me from this vantage point, but again, the referee making the call. And it's going to be 5-4 for the Ducks. Okay, this one from Nutmeg definitely out of bounds. And it's going to be 6-4. Slugger sending Tootsie all the way back to the middle of the court to deliver the pass, but he does it anyway. The attack from Pluto is blocked by Grumpy. Nutmeg again from the close side, again blocked by Grumpy. Some good network from him today.
With that third block by Grumpy, we're going to have to keep an eye on this pairing at the net.
All right, a little bit of jittery jitters on the Lucky Duck side, but they are able to turn this attack into a point. Badly overbumped first touch from Pluto. It's going to be a free ball to the Ducks. Joker to deliver the attack and almost able to turn it around. Nutmeg and Slugger getting pieces of it, but not able to get it back. And the Ducks are starting to build some momentum. Nutmeg this time setting up Tootsie right at the front of the net. It is well blocked from Grumpy again. This is going to be a problem for the Pandas. A second block from Grumpy. See if you can get a third one. No, not this time. Pluto wisely avoiding the block, putting it onto the far side so that Marbles could not reach it.
Still a remarkable defensive effort we're seeing from Grumpy.
Trick to set up Marbles this time. Nutmeg not in position for that block, and it is a free attack. So this time Nutmeg again. Oh, just a cheeky little dink attack onto the far side, dodging the block completely from Grumpy, and it's going to be 6-8. Nutmeg having trouble getting himself into position. This is not going to be good if he cannot figure this out. It's going to be a free ball over to the Ducks. Joker lining up on the near side. Again, not challenged by Nutmeg. But the Sad Panda is able to turn it around anyway. The attack from Tootsie is good, sending Marbles all the way back.
Oh, Nutmeg in position this time, and it may have forced Marbles to launch the ball way out of bounds.
Marbles this time not challenged at the net and sends Tootsie flying. This attack from Slugger is blocked by Grumpy.
Nutmeg set up for the shot. Grumpy went for the block, but Nutmeg got to squeak it past him. However, he's just slightly out of bounds.
Quite a good game we've got here. 9-7 for the Ducks. Pluto this time is going to set up Nutmeg right in the front. It is going to glance off the block. Picked up by the Ducks. And Joker to send Pluto deep. But he is equal to it. Grumpy going to put Marbles up again. Wow, what happened on that one? We need to take a look at that one again.
As Marbles sets off for this shot, watch Slugger in the backfield. Marbles is going to get the hit. Slugger's going to make a move for where the ball's going to go, but Nutmeg got the block. The block came down on Marbles' head, and he bumped it over into Panda territory, and Slugger was out of position to stop from losing the point.
Nutmeg this time going to set up Tootsie on the far side. Good cross-court attack, picked up by Grumpy. Marbles again from the front. Blocked by Nutmeg. Pluto delivering a standing spike. It's going to send Grumpy diving forward, but he does make the play. Nutmeg this time again. Pretty wise move there. So he saw that Grumpy was a little bit near side, so he decided to send it far side where Trick was nowhere near.
As tired as he is, Nutmeg still has a few tricks up his sleeve.
Trick going to try it from the far side. It's a huge attack, but Nutmeg right there in position. Pluto going to send Grumpy back. The play was made, but it does come over the net. It's going to be Nutmeg this time setting up Tootsie from the backcourt. It's partially blocked by Marbles. Grumpy going to put this one up. It's a huge jump, but it is going to go out of bounds, and it is going to be 9-10.
Both teams here showing an incredible combination of offensive and defensive skill.
Marbles again from the middle of the court. It is a good attack this time, dodging the block from Slugger. Placed well in front of Pluto so he couldn't reach it. Nutmeg going to try his luck from the far side, but he launches this one long. And it is going to be another point to the Ducks. It's 12-9. They're a bit running away with it. Let's see if the Sad Pandas can turn this around. Nutmeg going to try it again. This time off the block of Trick and down for a point. Marbles not quite there in time.
Both teams are looking surprisingly fresh this late into the game.
Grumpy going to set up Trick this time right in the front of the net, but it's a huge block from Pluto, and it does go down. Joker nowhere near this ball, and it is another point to the Sad Pandas. Joker going to try it from the far side again. This time it does get over the back of Pluto. Tootsie sending Grumpy deep, but he's there in time. Marbles setting up from the side, and Trick is going to deliver it from the front. It is blocked from Pluto again. Joker from the far side, again blocked by Pluto. Some great defense here from him. This time, not so much. Slugger was not ready. You could see he was slightly off balance trying to catch that ball.
We're going to watch Pluto's magnificent work over the last 2 points. Here, he gets the stuff and earns the point for the Pandas. Gets the block on Trick. Gets a block on Joker. And then Joker sets up again, but it just slides past him. And at some point, you have to wonder, can the Pandas manage relying so much on Pluto?
Nutmeg from the backcourt. Just over top of the block from Joker. And Marble's just going to return the favor. Pluto this time at the net. Huge block from Joker. Pluto going to try Slugger this time. And this time Joker's not able to get over there in time. Slugger is able to put it down right in the middle of the court. Grumpy this time again to set up Joker. It's another huge block this time by Tootsie. Marbles to try Joker again. Second huge block in a row by Tootsie. Let's see. No, Joker not this time. And this time Tootsie's going to set up Slugger. Missing the block from Joker. But play goes on. Ooh, Trick with a good attack. Blocked by Tootsie. Who else? Nutmeg going to put this one into position for Slugger. It's not a great attack. It's easily blocked by Joker. Tootsie from the front this time, and it is just out of bounds on the far side. And it is 14-12. It is going to be game point to the Ducks.
It's been a long struggle. We'll see if they can put it away.
Tootsie setting up Nutmeg here. Oh, it's a huge block from Grumpy. That's what they need if they're going to close this game out. Slugger this time. Again, blocked by Grumpy, but it did fall on his side. He did pick it up, and play continues. Ooh, but he launches this attack out of bounds on the far side, and it is going to be 13-14.
Grumpy got a couple of good blocks, but he wasn't able to put the cap on it.
Trick delivering this one from the midcourt, and it is blocked by Nutmeg. They are turning it around. Grumpy not able to get to the block in time, and Slugger puts it right into the middle of the court. It is 14-all. Remember, this is win by 2. Joker, the huge attack from the near side. It is blocked by Nutmeg, but play goes on. Second time is a charm. This time straight down the line, picked up by Slugger, overbumped, and it's going to be back to the Ducks again for another attack. This one's blocked by Nutmeg, and it does go down this time. Marble's unable to get back in time, and it is going to be the Pandas taking a lead 15-14, and it's game point to them. Marbles to keep this game alive. Nutmeg not over there in time, and Marbles does take advantage and puts the ball straight down. It is 15-all.
And it's impossible to tell at this point who it's going to be.
Tootsie going to try Pluto from the midcourt. It is partially blocked by Marbles, but it was flicked just enough. Grumpy was out of position. No one else was there to grab it. And it's going to be another game point to the Pandas. Marbles to Joker to keep this game alive. The attack is not great, but it is a massive just confusion on the side of the Pandas. They are able to generate an attack, but it goes out of bounds.
We see Slugger get the block, Pluto diving, Slugger and Tootsie both going for the first hit, Nutmeg going for the second hit, and Tootsie finally getting the third hit, but sending it wide.
It is 16-all, and this game carries on. This time Slugger setting up Nutmeg on the far side. Ooh, interesting little attack there. Trick had the middle of the court covered, but Nutmeg decided wisely just to put a little dink onto the far side, and it does go down for a point. It's a third game point to the Pandas. That attack from Joker is good and long, puts Nutmeg back. Nutmeg just sort of airballs this one. Tootsie for the win, and it is picked up by Marbles. What a grab by him. Trick returns the favor. It is going to glance off the block of Pluto and fall for a point. It is 17 all. This game is going nuts. Nutmeg going to try and make something happen from the midcourt, but no, just an unforced error, just blasting it into the stands. And it's 18-17. It's a game point now to the Ducks. Pluto to try and keep this game alive, and he does it. Joker was there for the block, but again, Pluto sensed that there was a weak spot in front of Grumpy, and he took advantage. It's 18 all. Joker to try his luck. It does glance off the block from Tootsie. Nutmeg sending Marbles all the way back. Grumpy over top of the block from Tootsie, but also just overpowered. And it is going to fall out on this near side. It's 19-18. It's the fourth game point for the Sad Pandas.
I've lost count myself, Blob.
This attack from Trick, glancing off the block from Tootsie and falling for a point. It's 19 all.
The endurance of these athletes is unlike anything I've ever seen before.
Joker going to try Grumpy from the front. Oh, it's a huge attack right over the block, but Pluto there in time. Play continues. Joker going to try this one. He just sort of lobs it over to Pluto. He's easily able to handle it. Tootsie going to try this one. A huge block from Grumpy. It's a good one. Nutmeg going to try against Grumpy. It's no good. Slugger not even going to try it. And the free ball, but it is long. And it's going to be 20-19. This game just keeps going. Trick to deliver game point again for the Ducks. Slugger from the midcourt, and this one is also out of bounds, and these errors at the end are what is going to do it for us today. Your final score is 21 for the Ducks, 19 for the Sad Pandas.
What an epic slog it's been. I do want to highlight a couple of key performances. We had Grumpy doing excellent work on defense, especially right at the net. 16 block attempts with 10 successful hard blocks. On the Sad Pandas side, we could also see Nutmeg, whose attack numbers were fantastic, always putting Lucky Ducks on the back foot. A strong effort on both sides, but I don't think anybody could have predicted this outcome.
Thank you very much for joining us for this exciting long match. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to like and subscribe.
And remember to head over to volleyblob.com to keep up with all the Alfalfa League action.
From all of us here at Volleyblob, thank you, and we'll see you next time.